Yo guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to master this tune. So this is continuing on from last week where I went through the mix down of this tune. Make sure to check that out if you haven't already. And now what we're going to do is master it. Let's get straight into the video. I've got the exported mix down from last week's video. What we're going to do is go to the drop and we're going to base our master on the main part of the track, which is the drop. Let's start with Ozone equalizer. So let's start in position 1 and we're just going to click high pass and get rid of some of the lows. And then we're going to clean up some of the low mids. And then some of the high mids. High to high mids. And then let's just take the very highs off a little bit. And I'm happy with that. Next, we're going to add a plugin called One Knob, and this is just like a exciter. It just brightens up the mix. So let's listen and change it accordingly. That sounds good. Now let's add another Ozone. An Ozone exciter, and let's go through. So we want the amount here to increase a little bit. Same here. Something like that sounds good. Next we're going to grab a Pro Q3 and we're just going to take off the highs between 19 and 20,000. I normally just take off all the highs there because we don't want any of those sounds in our mix. And then we're going to just do that with the lows, which we already did before, but there's no harm double doing it. So that's just a final clear up. And then we're going to use another Ozone plugin called Maximizer. And I like to use the IRC3 crisp setting. And then we're just going to adjust this accordingly. So we want it to not pop too hard, but at the same time pop hard and not have any like kind of redlining behavior. So around there sounds good to me. And then what we can do to finish off is we can apply a ProL and we can just raise this up a little bit.
Body look good body girl, where your body look tight. For me and you up inside this dance here tonight. Body look good body girl, where your body look tight. For me and you up inside this dance here tonight. Body look good.
So something like that is normally fine. It's really down to taste how high you take it, but as long as you're hitting the 0 dB barrier on the top, then it's good to go for most streaming platforms. Some people like to push it really high, but I do like a good dynamically mastered tune as well, so you got to find a balance that you like. And then there are other settings on here. For example, you could pick one of these, like the EDM one.
Body look good body girl, where your body look tight. For me and you up inside this dance here tonight. Body look good body girl, where your body look tight. For me and you up inside this dance here tonight. Body look good.
So you could have a play with them and pick the one that you think sounds best for your track. Just have a little play around. So essentially what you've done here is you've got your -6 dB track and you've lifted it up to -0 dB, which means the volume is the correct level for streaming platforms like Spotify, SoundCloud, etc. And it's now ready to be played on club systems as well. I find that it's pretty easy to do. I master all my tracks myself, and I recommend that you give it a go as well. It's pretty hard to go wrong if you follow the exact mixdown and mastering structure that I've gone through in both the videos, and it's also a lot simpler than you think as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Check out the links in the description. I've got a Patreon and a website which I sell sample packs on, so check that out. I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy.